I am such a joke. Literally, within the first 5 minutes of my first professional basketball practice, my confidence was gone. You guys know the feeling when you get so embarrassed that your cheeks get red and your ears are burning? There are 3 really important people, and I know they're there to watch me practice. It's the president, the manager, and the general manager of the club. We start practice, and we start off with a layup drill. And I go in to lay my first layup in. I'm a right-handed shooter. It's on the right-hand side. There's no defense in front of me. I should be able to do this with my eyes closed. That embarrassment kicks in, right? Oh my gosh, I was so embarrassed after missing my first layup. I'm a professional basketball athlete, for crying out loud. So I go up a second time, pass, catch. I miss it again. At that point in time, I'm not embarrassed. I am really angry at myself. I am really angry and frustrated. So then I go up a third time, pass, catch. I not only miss, the ball hits the bottom of the rim, and I have to duck so it doesn't hit me in the head. At that moment in time, the things that I was telling myself were horrendous. I was telling myself, I'm such a joke. I can't do this. Everybody back home is going to say, you thought you could be a professional basketball player? Really, you? Look at you. You don't have what it takes. You are such an imposter. I am such a joke. Literally, within the first 5 minutes of my first professional basketball practice, my confidence was gone. And that's when I inherently understood that the most important source of confidence comes down to our mindset and our self-talk. And how often does this happen to each and every one of us in this room? We go and we try to take that test, and the first question on that test we don't know. What starts to happen in here? Self-doubt, 100%. We start to spiral into that negative funnel of negativity, right? That mind trap. And let me just say this, when it comes to our mindset and our self-talk, it will negate the practice and preparation you put into your craft if you allow it to. Number 1, I want you to think of and identify, what are your words of poison? What are those things you tell yourself when you're messing up, when you're making a mistake, when you're frustrated, when you're angry? What are those words that you tell yourself? I encourage you to write them down. There is power in identifying what these words of poison are. Let's think about the way we respond to nervous and excited. Physiologically, so let's think, when we're nervous about something, this is how we all typically react, yes? In some way, shape, or form, okay? This is how we react. But let's think about this here for a second for those roller coaster goers in here. When you get on that roller coaster, you've been waiting in line for 2 hours, and you know this thing goes 0 to 100 in 3 seconds flat. So it's your turn in the front of the line. They open up the rope. You go, you take your seat, you get strapped in, and you know what's coming. 0 to 100 in 3 seconds. In that moment when you're holding onto the bars, I bet you get sweaty. I bet you get the butterflies. I bet you your heart rate increases. And I bet you that your adrenaline spikes. Have we ever noticed this before? You all are really smart in this room. What's the difference? One of them is positive. Why, though? So here's the thing. Really, really good observation. Psychological is different, but physiologically, your body responds the exact same way. Whether you're nervous or excited, the body responds the exact same way. But here's the key. It all depends on the word you choose to give it. Because society teaches us, the moment we get the butterflies, what does society teach us? Oh my gosh, I'm so, what? Nervous, right? That's what society teaches us. Those butterflies must be nerves. All nervousness is actually excitement plus worry. All nerves are excitement plus worry. The only reason you're nervous about something is because you're excited about it. You're just worried about the outcome of that thing that you're doing. You want to do good. Nerves are a good thing. When you have nerves, when you have butterflies before a big test, before you do something big, that is a good thing. If you have practiced or prepared for a source of inner confidence, that is just your body's way of saying, I am ready to rock.